Before I became a mom, I thought dreams were destinations. I thought one day I would finally figure out exactly what I was supposed to become. I chased creativity my whole life. I was a visual merchandiser, a makeup consultant, a visual operations manager. I even went to cosmetology school because I was convinced that was my dream. But then I became a mom and everything changed. Not because I stopped dreaming, but because motherhood completely redefined what my dreams look like. Long before my girls were born, I was already preparing for them. I was reading books because I didn't want generational trauma to become their inheritance. I wanted healing to start with me. When they arrived, I put everything I had into creating the kind of childhood I had imagined for them. I made all of their baby food. I learned about nutrition, child development. I read to them while they were still in our wombs because I wanted books to feel like home. Sometimes I'll find them curled up with a book, completely lost in the story. I smile because those moments didn't happen by accident. They happened because long before they could read the words themselves, they watched me read to them, and they fell in love with stories and learning. 7 years later, they genuinely love reading, and so do I. Not because I have all the answers, but because I'm still learning. I'm still growing. I'm still becoming. People sometimes think becoming a mother means you stop becoming yourself. But motherhood has taught me the exact opposite. It has taught me that we never stop evolving. A few months ago, my daughters came home from school and told me they had been asked what they wanted to be when they grow up. I told them something that surprised them. I told them, you don't have to know yet, because the truth is, their dreams will probably change. Mine did. I don't want them to spend their childhood worrying about choosing one career they'll have forever. I want them to enjoy being children because childhood is so beautifully short. Adulthood lasts a lifetime. I want them to discover what makes them come alive. I want them to travel the world, to collect experiences instead of things, to build a life that feels meaningful to them. And maybe one day to build something that's just their own. So many stories teach children that happiness is found when you finally meet someone else. But one of the greatest lessons I hope to teach my daughters is that happiness also comes from knowing yourself, from loving yourself, from continuing to discover who you are. Because self discovery isn't something that we finish, it's something that we keep choosing. Maybe that's why I still create, why I started this podcast, why I'm writing books, why I keep sharing our journey. Not because I'm chasing a title, not because I'm chasing followers, but because I want my daughters to grow up watching the woman who never stopped becoming. I hope that they see that it's possible to love your family with your whole heart and still make space for your own dreams. Because maybe the greatest gift I can leave them isn't a perfect life, it's permission. Permission to change, permission to grow, permission to dream again, permission to become whoever they're meant to be. And maybe that's what trusting your motherhood really means. Thank you for holding space today. Maybe our children don't need us to have all the answers. Maybe they just need to see what it looks like to never stop growing. Sending you so much love. And until next time, trust your motherhood.